But we are going to begin with Hurricane Beryl. Overnight, it became the earliest storm on record to reach Category 5 status in the Atlantic. Winds are strengthening right now to 165 miles an hour. Yesterday, the storm slammed parts of the eastern Caribbean, bringing strong winds, storm surge, and coastal flooding. CBS's Tom Hanson is in Jamaica with the latest. So, Tom, first of all, I just want to get a sense of how Jamaicans are preparing and what you're experiencing right now.
Yeah, Lindsay, well, the vibe here is pretty calm at the moment. And I just want to show you, take a look at this beautiful ocean behind me. This is about the last chance you're going to get to see these sunny skies and this clear sea for the foreseeable future. That's because Beryl is about to barrel through the area, bringing with it those powerful rains and those strong winds that could lead to some catastrophic damage. Now, the people here that we've spoken to, it's pretty much business as usual for the time being. They are going about their day-to-day. We spoke to one business owner who says he's not particularly worried. There is a wedding that is scheduled here tomorrow. We just spoke to the bride and groom. They plan on moving it inside if the situation begins to deteriorate to a degree where it's not safe for them to have the wedding out here, and also to obviously get those great photos that they want so much. But, you know, the mayor of Montego Bay, he's saying this is not a cry wolf situation. This is something that we need to take very seriously. He says the town of Montego Bay is 100% prepared for whatever comes. Yesterday, to our surprise, there weren't a lot of signs that people were preparing to the extent of boarding up windows, taking some of the things that could become projectiles in the air off the streets of Montego Bay. We expect that that's going to change because we're going to head back into town to see if people are taking this a little more seriously now that it has become a Category 5 storm. And like you said, a historic storm that is going to set its sights on Jamaica, Lindsay.
And what are we seeing in terms of damage, Tom?
Well, you know, obviously the storms barreled through those smaller islands out east, you know, a ways away, which is kind of a bellwether for what could be the case here in Jamaica, although people here are really hoping that that does not happen, that this only clips the island. So far, no damage in Jamaica because the storm hasn't gotten here yet. That is really going to pick up tomorrow morning. That's when we're going to be watching this forecast very clearly to see what happens on the eastern side of the island. Now, Montego Bay, just for a little bit of context, we are on the western side. This is a little bit more of a sheltered area. There's a mountainous terrain that should and could break up this storm just a little bit so it doesn't get hit so hard on the western side, but on the southern and the eastern side, that's where we could really see a devastating impact if that storm surge and those dangerous winds end up coming ashore, Lindsay.
Okay, Tom, stay safe, guys. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and bring in CBS News Philadelphia meteorologist Andrew Kozak with a look at the national forecast. Andrew?
Yeah, Lindsay, we are taking a look at Beryl first and foremost. And while it is not any immediate threat to land here in the continental U.S., we are going to be looking at it impacting your travel plans. If you have any plans to head to a cruise ship down to the Caribbean, we're going to be looking at flights delayed, likely canceled for areas across much of the Caribbean, of course, including Jamaica. So let's take a look at the latest with Beryl right now, because what we're going to see here is a very, very large storm. We've got the Windward Islands right here. So these are, of course, are the first areas that were affected by the monster storm. Currently, right now, you can see the very well-defined eye. That will continue over very warm water. So while we may see it weaken and re-strengthen a little bit, it is likely to stay a 5 to a 4, at least over the course of the next 12 to 24 hours. At the very latest right now, the max winds on this storm are 165 miles per hour. It doesn't get much stronger than this. And when you take a look at some of those gusts, almost up to 200 miles per hour. Let's talk about the latest track on this because we have watched it move across very warm water, and that will continue. Now take a look. By the time we get into this afternoon, winds of 155 miles per hour and may get back down to a Category 4 hurricane. But again, we are watching this very carefully for Jamaica because by the time we get into Wednesday morning, the big question is going to be, does it take a direct hit? Does it go a little further south or a little further north? It's better if it hits a little further north of the island because the northern part of the storm is usually the strongest. So if it goes a little further south, we're looking at likely the biggest storm surge and the most damage. Now, beyond that, it does look like it's setting its sights by the end of the week for the Yucatan Peninsula. This would include areas like Cozumel and Cancun. Now, even though it would be a weakened hurricane at this time, we're still looking at a lot of heavy rain, gusty winds, and of course, that devastating storm surge. This will be one for the record books. We're going to continue to keep a look on this. Coming up in a little bit, Lindsay, we're going to go over not just what the rest of the week and the upcoming weekend has in store for Beryl, but also our holiday travel forecast across the continental U.S. We'll talk about that, pinpoint where we can see some severe thunderstorms, and of course, get you ready for a couple of big travel days ahead.
Okay, Andrew, thanks so much.